Hi, my name is Aoife and I am a recent 2020 graduate from Dqit and I studied the Level 8 Bachelor's of Science Honours degree in computing. Over the coming weeks, I'm due to start in Accenture undergraduate programme in technology as a business and technology integration analyst, and I'm really excited to start. So my entry into Dqit and how I decided to study there might be a bit different to some others. When I finished school, like many others, I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do when I finished straight away. So initially I went to a different college and I started doing a different course. And throughout my time in that course, I just decided that it wasn't for me. However, when I decided that I was too late to reapply through the CAO after I had dropped out from my original course, so I was looking through my options and I saw that DQIT offered vacant place entry to some of their courses. When I was doing my research into what courses were available, I was still unsure of what to do. However, my parents had always kind of advised me to go to look into IT. However, this is something that I would have never considered. But I decided to give it a go and I went into computing via the vacant places entry courses, and it ended up being the greatest thing. Although it was really, really stressful at the time, it ended up being a really great decision and I ended up doing really well. And yeah, I really loved it in the end. So I've loads of really great memories in DKIT, but one of the most recent ones I have would be our final year project, Expo. So every year at the end of fourth year, the department holds an expo where everybody can showcase their final year projects that they worked on throughout the year. And I just found this to be a really good memory as we were able to show our projects off with pride to all our friends and family and people from industry and companies also. And this year was different with due to COVID, so the in-person event had to move online, and it was still as great as I would have expected it to be. And it was really great to show all of the hard work that we put in and to be able to show it off at the end of the year. And another great memory I have is when in second year, a group of students got chosen to go to France to work on a web project with students from France and Poland. So it was a great opportunity to get to meet other students from around the world and work on a project with them. And another bonus was getting to spend a day in Paris, which was even better. So personally, I think the style of teaching and the methods of learning in DQIT is one of the greatest thing about the college. As I said, I came via the vacant place entry courses, so that meant that I started a few weeks late, so I was behind everybody else. However, I had constant support from the beginning. I was behind on some lab work, which meant that I didn't have some of the marks to keep me going throughout the year, but some of the lectures came in over midterm, the reading week, to help me catch up on the lab work that I had missed out on and got me up to scratch and worked with me in our own separate time to get me up to speed with everybody else in the class, which I thought was really good. So there was constant support from the start. And that student lecturer relationship is also something that's really positive. From first year all the way until fourth year, you build these relationships with your lecturers, which is really important. And they're always there to help, and they understand your strengths and weaknesses and want you to exceed to the best of your ability. I think this is also due to the small class sizes in DQIT, and it's a small college in general. So there's that time for the students and lecturers to interact, and as well the students to interact. So you always have people to work with and share ideas with and solve problems with. And this is done in computing especially. It's very practical with a lot of contact hours. However, the contact hours are separated between lectures, labs, and tutorials. So you get that kind of blast of information in a lecture environment, and then you get to work on the practical side of things in the labs and ask lecturers questions and show them where your problems might be. And then in tutorials, it's even smaller groups again, so you get to work with both the lecturers and your fellow classmates on a more personal level. And I just think the whole support of the lecturers and your classmates is something that really makes DQIT stand out from the rest. So throughout my time in DQIT, I feel that I have learned a lot of really valuable skills that I'll be able to bring with me to the workplace and throughout life in general. So apart from the practical course related skills, such as the programming or analysis of data or anything like that, I feel that my teamwork skills have definitely been enhanced, and that's something that really stands to me in interview type scenarios. I can talk about all the teamwork that I have been involved in college, and communication as well, both being able to verbalize and listen, and time management as well. So as our course is very practical, we have a lot of ongoing assessments. So time management is critical, and that's something that I struggled with before I went to college, being able to manage all my tasks. However, it's something that you really learn to manage your time efficiently and to get all of your tasks done. And that's something that's really important in the workplace. During my time in Dqit, I gained a lot of valuable practical experience throughout the course. So throughout all of the 4 years, first year to fourth year, you're constantly learning, constantly gaining new practical skills related to the course. And this is enhanced through all the project work and assignments that you have to participate in. Overall, Dqit really prepared me for the workplace in many ways. One of the ways was that we had to participate in a 15-week work placement in the second half of third year. My work placement was in Electric Ireland, which is the retail arm of the ESB. All throughout my time in Dqit, I had a really big interest in data analysis. So when I heard that there was a data analysis type role going in Electric Ireland, I was really keen to apply, and I was really lucky to have gotten the position. In my time in Electric Ireland, I really gained a lot of valuable experience to do with the corporate world and indeed course-related topics. I was on the trading team, which dealt with the trading of electricity and other commodities. So I had no background into that or background knowledge of that at all. And so I was quite nervous. However, it taught me that no matter what area you go into, you can use the skills that you learned in college to help you in that role. So although I had no knowledge of the electricity market or anything like that, I was able to use my analytical skills and my methodical skills, my problem solving skills learned in college and apply that to the tasks that I was set in the workplace. And so that's the main thing that college has taught me, that no matter what area you go into or what job you're faced with, it's this underlying skills that you have that help you tackle the tasks. And apart from work placement, just all of the project work and assignments, they really prepare you for the workplace. The time management, working with people, communicating with people, all the various presentations we had to do, these are all things that will really stand to you when entering the workplace. And I think students should choose a course in computing if they enjoy problem solving. The course in Dqit is extremely broad. So you've a lot of exposure to different aspects of the computing world. So from web design or programming or data analysis or computer security. So you have all this exposure to all the different aspects. So you get to try out different things and see what you like, but yet you get to specialize as you go through the years. So you find out what you like and what you're good at. And as the projects kind of develop and get bigger, you can specialize in a specific area. So you show your true skills. And yeah. So although the course is really broad and you get to try a lot of new things, it allows you to try everything, see what you like, and then specialize in that down the road. So if I had any hints or tips for students wanting to come to Dqit and try the course in computing, it would be to not be afraid to try new things and don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone.